Sure, here's a more detailed look at each of the movies mentioned, including their plots, critical reception, and why they are often considered films to avoid. 1. Gigli 2003. Plot. This romantic comedy revolves around a low-level mobster, Ben Affleck, who is assigned to kidnap the brother of a federal prosecutor, with the help of a woman, Jennifer Lopez, who is not what she seems. Reception. Widely panned for its weak script and lack of chemistry between the leads, it currently holds a low rating on Rotten Tomatoes. The film is often cited for its awkward humor and bizarre plot. Why avoid? Its failure at the box office and critical acclaim for being one of the worst films ever made make it a painful watch. 2. The Love Guru 2008. Plot. Mike Myers stars as a self-help guru who tries to help an NHL player, Jessica Alba, win back his estranged wife. Reception. The film was criticized for its reliance on cliches and unoriginal humor. It also faced backlash for its portrayal of Indian culture, which many found offensive. Why avoid? Many critics labeled it as unfunny, and it was a box office failure, indicating that it failed to connect with audiences. 3. Catwoman 2004. Plot. Halle Berry stars as Patience Phillips, a graphic designer who is resurrected by a cat goddess and gains cat-like abilities to seek revenge on those who wronged her. Reception. The film was panned for its weak script, poor special effects, and lack of connection to the iconic comic book character. Critics described it as a muddled mess. Why avoid? Many fans of the source material were disappointed, and it won several Golden Raspberries Awards for the worst films. 4. Movie 43 2013. Plot. This film is an anthology of short comedic sketches featuring a star-studded cast, including Hugh Jackman, Kate Winslet, and Chris Pratt. Reception. Critics condemned it for its crude and offensive humor, lack of a coherent narrative, and overall tastelessness. Why avoid? Its disjointed storytelling and reliance on shock value resulted in a universally negative reception. 5. Jack and Jill 2011. Plot. Adam Sandler plays both the male lead, Jack, and his twin sister, Jill, who disrupts his life. Reception. The film was criticized for its poor jokes, repetitive humor, and weak plot. It was considered a low point in Sandler's career. Why avoid? It is often cited as a prime example of how a lack of creativity can lead to an unfunny and tedious film. 6. The Hottie and the Nottie 2008. Plot. Paris Hilton plays a beautiful woman who has a childhood friend, Joel David Moore, who loves her, but she has an unattractive best friend. Reception. The film was widely criticized for its misogynistic themes, lack of humor, and unconvincing premise. Why avoid? It failed to deliver any substantive comedy or character development, leading to a largely forgotten status. 7. Transformers: Age of Extinction 2014. Plot. The fourth installment of the Transformers series follows Cade Yeager, Mark Wahlberg, as he discovers a dormant Transformer and gets involved in a battle for the fate of humanity. Reception. It was criticized for its lengthy runtime, convoluted plot, and excessive product placement, despite some positive visual effects. Why avoid? Fans and critics alike felt that it lacked the excitement and narrative clarity of earlier films in the franchise. 8. Battlefield Earth 2000. Plot. Set in a dystopian future, the film follows a man, John Travolta, fighting against an alien race that has enslaved humanity. Reception. It was lambasted for its poor script, acting, and over-the-top performances. The film has become a cult classic for all the wrong reasons. Why avoid? Its awkward pacing, visual style, and incoherent storyline make it a challenging watch. 9. Wild Wild West 1999. Plot. Will Smith and Kevin Kline star in this action comedy about two government agents in the 19th century tasked with thwarting a villainous plot. Reception. Critics panned the film for its uneven tone, lack of humor, and failure to capture the spirit of the original TV series. Why avoid? Its mix of genres and failure to deliver a coherent story led to it being seen as a major disappointment. 10. Son of the Mask 2005. Plot. A sequel to The Mask, it follows a man, Jamie Kennedy, who becomes the new Mask and must navigate parenting while dealing with the chaos it brings. Reception. The film was criticized for its lack of humor and charm compared to the original, along with poor special effects and a confusing plot. Why avoid? Fans of the original film found it particularly disappointing and lacking the spirit of the first installment. These films have become notorious not just for their failures but also for the lessons they impart about storytelling, character development, and audience engagement.